The Honorable Judge Victor Moreno presiding is now in session. Please be seated and come to order.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. This afternoon. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. This afternoon, criminal case law will present to you. This issue involves California Penal Code Section 50, assault deadly weapon. In this particular case, you'll now be asked to determine whether the defendant, you will not be, in this particular case, you will not be asked to determine if the shooting occurred. You'll be asked to determine whether the defendant, Tony Cornell, committing an assault deadly weapon with respect by the criminal charge filed by the state of California. Prosecution, you may proceed. Yes. Defense, are you will proceed? Yes. These comments are directed to each attorney involved in this case. I expect the individual collective conduct to be professional and that it reflects the code of ethics that you should work to the California Constitution. Any objections or requests for the trial must be made to me. I allow your counterparts and an opportunity to reply, then I'll make my decision over time. Prosecution would like to submit an item into evidence.
Yes, the map.
I don't have to.
There's a clip up there.
Defense, are there any objections? Any objections to the item presented by the prosecution?
No.
Defense, would you like to submit an item into evidence? Prosecution, make your opening statement.
Hello, my name is Natalie Mogan and I'm representing the prosecution team. Allow me to introduce to you the rest of my team. Hallie Brenham, Ryan Chang, Isaiah Cole, Isela Huerta, Henna Khalil, Bergen Lashley, and Andrew Smith. Your Honor, I would like to present to you the victim of this case, Mr. Christopher Smith, and now the defendant, Antonio Cornell. Antonio Cornell is being charged with assault with a deadly weapon. Cornell shot Mr. Smith with a rifle. Mr. Smith got wounded in his left wrist. Was there intent for Mr. Cornell to shoot Smith? Well, let's look at the evidence. He had bought ammunition. He was hiding behind boulders before Smith and his men arrived. Even after he had told the men to drop their weapons, which they did, he still had his rifle pointed. Mr. Cornell did not want them to have weapons so that he could shoot knowing that they would not be a threat anymore. Now, was Antonio Cornell provoked? No. Dropping your arm is not a threat in any way. So there is no reason for Cornell to shoot. Antonio Cornell says that he was suspicious to why people were coming on his land, but that does not mean that you can shoot someone. Cornell says that Smith should have gone to the sheriff about what is happening, but if Cornell felt threatened, shouldn't he have gone to the sheriff as well, instead of thinking of a plan to ambush the men and possibly putting his life on the line? There were 3 other people with Smith while this all happened: Mr. Sean O'Leary, Mr. Thatcher, and Mr. Jonathan Edwards. Mr. O'Leary is a minor as well and said that he was certain that Smith did not drop his hand, and his hand was on his saddle horn the whole time. Dolores Peterson has known Mr. Cornell for 3 years. So the first time she saw Antonio Cornell versus the last time she saw him, she states